Showtime.
Good morning, wake up. What a beautiful, sunny, I'm kidding, another miserable day, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. It's a great day. You woke up this morning. All right, JC, your turn. Oh, gosh.
What? I'm just going to say, good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. Boy, I feel good today, except, you know, for the first time in my life, I'm reading a text here. I have been threatened on my phone to be throat punched live on the show. That's why, David, I need a man with skills in here this morning.
Who's got my back. You, huh? I'm going to make sure.
Good morning, Coach Gross. Good to have you up here this morning.
Good morning. Good to be here.
By that man in the middle.
My extension agent. Yesterday, he sends me a text. He's up here now on a regular basis because he knows how to carry on conversation. Cody, he says, what do you want me to talk about? I said, sacks. He sends me a message back, and I've got it in writing. Idiot. I'm going to throat punch you live on the show.
Well, I mean...
It was nicer than what he really wanted to say.
Yeah. You know, if you campaign, you're going to get elected. And you're campaigning.
I wish you'd have told me that 6 years ago when I ran for probate judge. Maybe that would have worked out better for me, too. Zack, are you ready to go? Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. I'm ready to roll.
Zack said he ain't feeling too good today, so all you women's stay away from him.
Yeah, no hugs today.
We got a lot of stuff going on. Got them three over here this morning. No musical guest tomorrow, but Happy Hal returns tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
And supposedly, all the way from Nashville, off the Toby Keith Trail, Ashley Swan says he might be here tomorrow.
Is he bringing Kobe with him?
I'm hoping he would. Maybe he can sign up Happy Hal tomorrow. So we'll talk about all. Thank y'all for getting up with us. As Dory's about to tell you, don't be looking for the sunshine today. So that's why I'll stand over. I tell you what, John David, take this camera. Stay with me as I make a little walk right here. This may be the only sunshine you get today. So let's just go right here and say, hey, here's all sunshine you're probably going to need today. Here's Gloria with the weather.
You know what? Some days you just have to make your own sunshine. 58 degrees out there.
Remember that when we get home.
Okay. That's a daily basis, isn't it? All right, sunshine in here this morning. There it is, looking good on the screen. But 58 degrees out there. Roads are still wet. We're still 70% chance of rain today. It's definitely going to rain today. Just kind of cold. Stay in if you can. You know how everyone's afraid of the weather. Don't complain. At least we didn't get any bad weather, though. High temperatures today, look at there, 63. Tomorrow, I promise it'll be better. You'll see sunshine, high temperatures of 80. That'll be gorgeous. And then the weekend looks pretty good, too. Look at the extended forecast. Not bad at all. We return to the 80s. Next week, we'll see 86. No rain for a while. That'll probably be a good thing. Give us time to clean up around the yard. Let's talk about Dixie Auto Parts. Last week, save all that money, 20% off. Many items, go by and see them. Just mark your calendar. It's already started. September 11th through the 16th, that's when it's going to be 20% off. Also, don't forget, they had their grand opening. They are now open and they've been open, doing great. Call Angela. She was just a delight up here last week.
She was a good guest up here.
444-1544.
I'm going to go down there and get one of them, and you could use one too, Chris. Look at this. Okay. Give me one of them eyebrow things done.
Eyebrow things.
Really?
Yeah. I'm good.
They don't. The only problem is, David, they do waxing, Brazilian waxes, Cody, but they don't do them for men. It's just for women only.
Go figure.
Yeah.
That's sexist.
Don't let me have to read my message again.
It's already out there. I mean,
it's out there.
Again, it's not going to matter.
I got skills, man. I got
watching you.
I've got witnesses in here to make sure of what's going to happen.
Goodness.
Cody, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Good seeing you at church Sunday.
Yep. Dusty had another good one. Always does.
Yeah,
that was very good.
Ah, dang, you can't get rid of Dusty. He was over at my house all day Saturday. I think he's ever going to leave. I bet he ate 10 pieces of pizza. Shout out to Joe Carlucci from New York City.
New York City.
That's right. Brought his pizza oven over to the house for our little Bama party. You weren't there. But there were Smallburn people there.
There was.
They were getting
Joseph
psyched up for the big game.
Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in.
Not the Auburn game. There was another game on that night. So they were watching. How it went. David, we got a big thing to talk about coming up Friday night. What is that? We'll mention it right now.
We got a customer appreciation day. So
full band and everything.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of businesses are all participating in that whole little strip mall. So should be a pretty good event from 5 to 8. So come out and enjoy hopefully we won't have any bad weather, but we'll see.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Before I start talking about me again, let's go to Zack right now. Here he is. KFC Chicken in Athens, Alabama brings you this part of the program, and here he is.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. We'll talk a little more high school probably tomorrow. I got mostly all college here today, but Coach will be talking about their big game coming up Friday night. So good luck to the Athens Golden Eagles. Saturday, Alabama won 41-10. Jalen Hurts got 157 yards.
Woo!
And that was his career high. A lot of people still want to see him pass more, which I kind of do myself too. But hey, we're winning, so that's all that matters. A victory's a victory.
It was San Diego State.
No, it wasn't. It was Fresno State.
They're all the same place.
You had a football party, don't even know who was playing.
Didn't care.
Saturday night, 6 o'clock, ESPN 2 against Colorado State. Auburn, poor old Stedman, he got sacked 11 times. I won't have to hear about Brody getting sacked 15 times like I have the last few years. But good defensive ball game, but Auburn loses 14-6 to Clemson.
They made 2 field goals.
And they will be playing Mercer at home this coming Saturday.
Don't get too excited,
Chip
Zack.
Lindsey is moving from the sidelines to the booth, and Herb Hand's moving from the booth to the sidelines. So they think they've got that figured out, so we'll see how that works against Mercer.
I can tell you right now how that's going to go.
Not
too good.
Who knows? It's against Mercer. Let's see what would happen against Clemson. Georgia pulled a big deal against Notre Dame, winning that one game, and Brian Kelly, they're getting ready to fire him up there.
He's a jerk, man.
He started off with the lady, and now
He's a jerk.
Yeah, did you see the little interview
Yeah,
with
well,
the
he
lady?
just started
off to
I mean, that was ridiculous.
You
He
wouldn't
never
do
did.
that.
He never did even answer the question.
Cody would
And the
He
majority
tried
of
to apologize and made a bigger ass of himself.
And the majority of the fans in the stands were Georgia fans. All the Notre Dame fans, if you looked, you thought it was a Georgia home game. It was unbelievable looking at the stands. In Oklahoma and Baker Mayfield, they made a little statement. They won 31-16 over Ohio State. And then Baker Mayfield apologized yesterday for stomping the flag right on midfield.
I don't know either.
You know, some of those band members, they said, why didn't one of those Ohio State band members, tuba player, somebody stand up for the midfield? But I guess
Because they knew better.
it's like, I guess I'll let the football players do it, but they're all in the locker room.
Yeah, they'd already
But he
know.
did apologize for that. And like I said, a lot of high school games coming up. I know Coach has been able to practice some this week, but Limestone County schools, no practice this week because school's been out. So today will be their first day of
A
practice.
shout out this morning to Trey Holiday, Superintendent of Athens City Schools, for keeping them in school, man. I mean,
That's right.
Yeah.
they really.
A little rain.
Yeah.
Some of them.
They didn't know that.
I'm listening to Dale Jackson yesterday morning. Well, I'm going to make fun of somebody. I didn't do a show yesterday either because of the weather. But I've turned on Dale Jackson. He comes on right at 5 after 7. He said, I got to make an important call this morning. Calls his wife. Wakes her up. He says, she said, is it still raining? He said, well, I just want to make sure you were safe. I drove through a bunch of drizzle to get here this morning. I know Redstone Arsenal's closed. They closed the
Yeah, I
Arsenal.
couldn't believe that.
There was a lot of
Safe
things that
rather
closed.
than sorry.
Which, of course, it was supposed to be worse.
You did,
But
exactly. So.
Did the wind ever get up,
You slept through it.
not really bad.
All right, let's talk about me for a
Thankfully.
moment. What do we got? Here we go. Superheroes or what? Let's see what we have. The first photograph is...
Me.
That's not me. That's the mayor on the left. Yeah, mayor delivered our mail the other day. He was on the front porch. He
Yeah, we'll
brought
read
it on
that,
in.
we'll break up the party.
Yeah, Mayor Ronnie Marks. That's me on the right. My buddy Alan Stroud. Oh, look at that shirt. Oh, man. Alan Stroud, Channel 48. He was over there hanging out. Couldn't get rid of him.
All right.
Oh, there's a big game. The home, that's me on the right. Zorro in the right, too, in front of me.
He was
Christy,
moving.
yeah.
Hey,
That's me
there's
on the right.
Irma. There's Irma.
Irma. Had a good time down there. That's me in the Superman suit. What else we got? That's me on the right.
Look at you, Flex.
That's Nick. He thinks he's something, don't he?
He's
Nick's
a good
pretty-
Superman.
Yeah, he's a good
Nick's-
Superman.
Nick's-
He wears that every day.
He's a good
He
guy.
is
Yeah.
a good
You know
guy.
him?
I do, yeah.
He probably wears that to church.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
That was her favorite.
Maddie.
She was thrilled.
Had a great time down there.
What else we got, Brad?
That's us getting ready to go. That's me on the right.
Come on,
Hey.
Brad. Hey, there's your
Oh,
boo,
there's the
baby.
whole gang. hanging out down that way. Country Financial. All right, that it? Oh, more pictures. That's
Last
it.
one.
That's a good. Jerry
Hey,
Bryant
we're
did a good
doing
job taking those.
Good. Thank you, Jerry.
Tell you how we got,
Call 'em if you need
when you
photos.
get like me, old and skinny and in shape,
Suck it up, buddy. Suck it up.
we turned our gas fire on last night in the kitchen.
Old people get cold.
Wow.
Easily.
Well, if you'd had some clothes on, maybe you wouldn't have to turn it on.
Wow.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Really?
It's getting close. It's getting that time to where you're gonna have to
58 degrees
kind of
this morning.
Put some clothes on if you're going.
yeah.
I gotta go and get leaves out of the pool today if it ever, I don't want to get out there and slip or nothing with it being rain and stuff. All right, we'll come back and play Cody Gross's favorite game. Did you win last week?
I believe I did.
He did. He did.
I believe you did. Yeah, we'll play.
That's a first.
Got some special questions for you, maybe.
Great. Can't wait. Pumped.
Ricky, I need to text somebody right now. Christy, if she's up this morning, ask her, what's the penalty for a threatening message on text?
I don't know.
I think it's like a class 1 misdemeanor.
You know what?
I'll call my lawyer, Dewey Cheatham and Howell. We'll be good.
All right, we'll take a break. Y'all
You
hang
can
on.
sign yourself out.
Can feel a sack coming on any time now.
Watch
It's
it.
time to play Judge Jamie Worldwide right now. Cody Gross's favorite game, One Love Hearing Concept. You deserve to hear too. All our buddies Zeke, Biden, and David, 233-3844. When's he coming up on the show?
I don't know.
Well, have to ask him.
Location near you. Wrong answer. Chris Becker, in case you don't remember. Right answer. Vienna sausages. We'll catch some
Yay.
armadillos with them things. The first
Probably
question is, what famous musician was playing on the courthouse square Friday night?
John David.
John David Crow.
John David Crow. Had his picture in the paper and didn't even know it. There he is right there. Until the guy got run over by the train. So,
That's
Tragic.
all right. Y'all know everybody here from Alabama. I'm kind of an Alabama historian a little bit. What club started in Alabama 100 years ago, celebrating 100th anniversary?
4-H.
That's a good answer, but that ain't right.
Boy Scouts.
Nothing.
Boys and Girls Club.
Becker boy.
Boys and Girls Club.
The Civitans. You're not a member of that? No. The Civitan Club. Don Lauderdale probably was the first member.
Yeah.
100 years ago. That's right. The Civitan now has 40,000 members on 1,000 clubs in 50 countries. Started in Birmingham in 1917. That's why we do this program, because it's kind of educational. All right, they are going to play the
Really?
Tennessee.
Kinda.
They are going to play the Tennessee-Florida game this week.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they decided yesterday, how many people does it take working personnel to put on a ball game like that?
10,000.
1,200.
500.
5,000.
300.
3,300
Wow.
Yes.
to do that, and counting the vendors and everything to help with the 90,000 people at Ben Griffin Stadium. Only the man in the center will know the answer to this next question.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Auburn. Auburn has surrendered 22 negative plays in 2 games this year, which ties it for what place nationally?
Probably first.
Oh, it's a long way from first.
Well,
150.
worst.
Worst, yeah.
That's what I
Did you
meant.
say worst?
Well, I said first,
what he
but I
meant.
meant
You meant worst.
meant
worst.
You would almost
Bottom
got
of the
that right.
spectrum.
Next to worst. 127th place nationally.
Who's who's at the bottom?
Chip Lindsey's former Arizona State team ranks
well.
last in
And that's
FBS.
coached by former Alabama
There you go.
offensive coordinator.
I saved
wide
that
receiver coach Billy
question
Napier.
especially for
I
you.
appreciate that.
And all you folks playing at home. All right, here we go.
Now you keep provoking him. Now I'm just gonna let it go.
I mean, it is
Poking
something
the
about
bear.
promotion,
Yeah, you keep poking him. You know.
You better have a long arm.
I will climb up that leg and put a whooping on you.
You better have a long arm. Here we go. here we go. I don't care if you can't catch an armadillo. Out of the Gunnersville Gleam.
I'm gonna let one
These
free
guys
here.
here caught a. Wait a minute. They caught a giant
Oh, my goodness.
sailfish.
A sailfish.
A what?
Sailfish. It's
like a- almost
not
like
a
a
blue
marlin
marlin.
kind
Blue
of a
marlin's
deal.
bigger.
Okay.
Caught a giant sailfish. They won $11,000 in this tournament. How much did it weigh?
200 pounds.
700.
I'm gonna say
1,200 pounds.
It's 600.
750.
354 pounds. Actually, that's right here. That's what it's set the record by double down there. Here's the rules on this though. There's like 10 guys from Gunnersville over there. The rules were, if somebody helped, he hooked it on the line like at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. They were 150 miles out of the Gulf. If you hand it off to somebody else, you are the fish is disqualified from the tournament.
Oh.
He had to fight that thing for 6 hours.
Holy.
6 hours
He had to be exhausted.
without a sack.
Stop.
6 hours he fought that thing.
Keep on.
Wow.
Keep on. Y'all won't have me back, I promise.
6 hours. How many people are without electricity in Florida?
3 million.
A bunch. 7.2 million.
10 million.
10 million is
10
the
million.
correct answer.
Wow.
What percentage of homes are gone in the Key, Florida?
25%.
25%.
Very good. You passed the eye test. That was a secret place
My
right
cousin
there.
Sonia, they're stealing that.
I did see this morning too where 500 people from Athens Utilities are on their way down.
To help, yes.
All right. They offered free parking at Florida State University for people to get their cars safe. What happened there? Who took advantage of that?
A car dealer.
A car dealer, Infinity dealer, right? Parked a bunch of cars in there.
You know, he can
What's
see-
the fine for a misdemeanor citation for using public right of way for commercial use is what?
I don't know. He
Per
could be
vehicle.
fined and he could go to jail.
$25.
$50.
$500 and up to 60 days in jail.
Yes.
That's crazy.
They park all their cars in there, depriving people. You know, I'm gonna turn
And you
these
have
over. Cody,
insurance
your
on all
eyesight
those
They
too
don't
keen
mess
for
them
me.
infinities up.
In Houston, what percentage of people, households, have cars or had cars?
98%.
I'd say 100%.
Well, no.
70.
I'm gonna let you have that. 94%. It is second only to Dallas in the U.S. percentage of people who have cars.
Now there's going to be a problem with them selling those cars.
500,000 cars and trucks were damaged.
Yeah.
Does insurance cover flooded vehicles?
That's one of those gray areas. I would say yes because of the fact that, you know, it's covered, full coverage. So,
Yeah.
But now the house, it's
If
not
you don't
probably
have
going
flood
to be. It's not
insurance.
Well,
gonna
no, they
be
even have flood insurance.
I know, but the car should be.
Car should be.
I'm just trying to. The middle class is back in the money. That's what it says here now. All we normal people are back. So right now, it says the medium household income in America surpassed the previous high set in 1999. What is this is in USA Today this morning also. What is the medium household income in America?
52,000.
36,000.
Wrong.
40,000.
31.
Only you make this kind
40.
60,000.
What'd you say?
60,000.
$59,039.
Man, I wish I had that.
Wow.
Coaches are overpaid.
Coach Gross will say no.
That's just
It could be true. Some are.
How much is a U.S. postage stamp going to?
55 cents.
52.
Close
51.
enough. 60 cents a stamp.
No way.
What?
Isn't it
To
40?
avoid bankruptcy. That's right.
That's
to
ridiculous.
avoid bankruptcy. How much is it going to cost to overhaul the post office 30-year-old truck fleet?
Oh my God, they ain't telling.
I know, they're
$6
billions.
billion.
I was thinking to say something $2 billion, but
All right.
$6 billion.
Wow.
Amazon is looking for a new home. They've outgrown Seattle. They're going to keep the one in Seattle.
Birmingham.
What? That ain't the question. The question is,
Go ahead.
they're busting out of the location. They're going to spend $5 billion to build a second headquarters. I'm suggesting Athens or New Hope. But, because New Hope
Really?
could use the business over there. What are some of the things they are looking for? And how big is the building going to be? You got to meet certain criteria.
It's got to be huge.
Athens is close.
Yeah, the building's got to be like,
Well, they got a good local.
How many
TV
square
station.
feet?
it's got to be at least 60,000.
60,000? No, it's got to be over 100,000. I mean, a Home Depot's about 100-something thousand.
How many square feet are they going to build this building?
400,000.
400,000. Really?
A lot bigger than I
8 million square feet building.
Where can we put that
guess.
at?
8 million square foot.
Right there on the interstate.
Grief, man.
They need they got to be near an area with more than 1 million people. Top technical talent, be within 45 minutes of an airport. We have that. Available through mass transit, got that. And 8 million square feet. Wow. Their office now has 33 buildings, 23 restaurants, and houses for 40,000 employees. What was the #1 movie this weekend, set a box office record?
I don't even know.
Oh,
Only Zack would have gone to see it.
It.
No,
It was a hit. That is right. It was a
I would
hit.
not go see that. It's got clowns in it.
$117 million.
There was a
I don't-
lady. There was a
I don't
lady
like clowns.
passed away
Nobody better not
watching
come
it.
Halloween dressed up as a
She
clown.
had a heart attack or something while she was in the
Have you
theater.
seen the trailer for that? It's scary. All right,
Yes,
part 2.
absolutely.
Part 2. Why are Democrats begging Hillary Clinton to stop?
Because she keeps running her mouth.
She keeps blaming everybody else for why she got beat. Who is the latest person she blamed for losing?
Everyone but herself.
Probably Bill.
Matt Lauer.
Matt Lauer. What did he do?
Because he kept on the email scandal when he interviewed her.
That's not good.
Who are the Democrats' best hope for 2020?
Jamie Cooper.
Good one, but I'm not a Democrat. But anyway, I might be. Who are they saying is their best bet to unify the party? And Joe Biden's going to run. It ain't him.
I don't know.
Bernie
Senator
Sanders. He's independent now, isn't he?
Michelle
I was going to say Obama's wife.
Michelle
I couldn't think of her
Obama.
name.
Why did Hillary Clinton buy the $1.6 million house next door to him 3 months before the election?
She thought she'd need security.
She thought she had it won and the security could live there. All right, let me give y'all a couple of little
I
simple
was going to say
questions.
hide servers. I don't know.
How many times is Disney World in Orlando closed?
Oh,
5.
twice?
5 times. Is right.
5 times?
All right, here's an easy one. Anthony Weiner and his ex-wife took their 5-year-old to his first day of kindergarten the other day. Why could he only go halfway?
Because he
Couldn't
can't
be
be
that
around
Because
the
he's
kids.
can't be around.
Couldn't be that close.
Couldn't be
to
that
school.
close to school is right. No, what? Here's the real answer. How much is it costing
The real question.
for 1 year to send that kid to this kindergarten class?
$50,000.
Close.
100,000.
Zach, I'll let you have it. $40,000
For kindergarten.
about
one
Kindergarten?
for kindergarten.
But they got some really
Only
nice
one man would know the
crayons.
answer to this next question. What is the most beautiful snake in the world?
Beautiful snake in the world. And I assume I'm the guy that's supposed to know that?
A dead one.
That would be
Yeah,
my
'cause
answer.
my answer would be dead.
Rainbow boa. I don't know.
It was discovered in 1929, or first time. Now they have bred them. Dean Ling is the lead researcher on that. He says it's non-venomous. It is the world's most beautiful snake, and it is the branded rat snake,
Do we have a
pearl
picture
branded
of
rat
it?
snake.
Any snake, a dead snake's the best kind of snake.
Last question. Last question, boys. Y'all look like y'all are fired up to play
We
today.
are
Here we
ready
go.
for
Fired
the
up for the
last
last one.
question.
Well, a dead snake would be the perfect snake.
Yes.
Perfect date for single men.
Uh-oh.
The survey says, what is the perfect date for single men?
Any date.
That would be your answer.
I had to know that, bro.
We'll let you have it, Zach, just for that answer, because that is a correct answer for you. But
Someone call me if you'd like to go on a date.
other
with
people
Zack.
say it,
Your
outdoorsy
phone's
blonde,
not
with
gonna be ready.
outdoorsy blonde, blue eyes with tattoos is the perfect date most men wanted.
Blue eyes and tattoos.
I guess I'm out of that.
Women wanted, Zach, you're out too. Women wanted a man with a dad bod, like
A
me.
dad bod.
A dad bod.
What's a dad bod?
Prefer early birds.
Belly.
Guys prefer early birds to party animals. Women want a handsome man, that's got a good job and is a dog lover.
There's your problem.
2 out of
Zach.
3.
I like dogs, Lord. Remember,
You don't even have a dog.
I don't have a dog, but
But Zach, we
help
give it
keep
to
one.
you because the correct answer I was looking for with anything.
My dog got
All right.
my
Well,
dog got electrocuted, Brad. Don't bring that up again.
That's 40 years ago.
Did you really?
Don't
40
bring it up.
years ago.
Don't
You
bring it
still
up,
don't
Chris.
have
You'll
one.
have to throw
I hear you. Don't want
Oh, we'll take a break. Come back with
to tear
Coach.
the
Y'all
scab
hang
off that
on.
woman.
Brad, I don't want to read right all that.
And welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. Rain is yet in the forecast again. 70% chance of rain today. 58 degrees out there. Grab a sweater or a jacket on your way out. It is not going to warm up much today. 64 probably for that high today. 63. Tomorrow, though, things get a lot nicer. 80 degrees.
Really?
80, yes, and full sunshine. It's going to be beautiful the next several days once we get past today. There it is right there.
I am the amazing Swami from worlds unknown.
Brought to you by Garner Auctions, Ken Garner.
Ken Garner, auctioneer. He goes to church with
That's
us too,
right.
Cody. All right. That's right, yeah. I don't see him there a whole lot, but he goes there.
He does.
Yeah,
There's
he-
a
he
lot of
branches
folks there.
Yeah, he's there.
You may
yeah.
not see.
All the time. All right, we're not going to dwell on that last week's loss, but I will ask you one question about it. How long do you dwell on last week's loss with the team?
Until you watch the film. Usually the next day. Now this week we had the ACT on Saturday, so we usually come in on Saturday morning, watch the film, lift, kind of put that one to bed, and move on to the next one. But we had to go Sunday because of the ACT.
So y'all watch the film, the whole team. I
Lingered
guess
an
that's
extra
you
day.
got to be here, mandatory thing.
Right. Yeah, we watched the film and just kind of go through it and make sure we see what we did wrong, and we try to be constructively critical. Not attacking a player, but attacking the technique or whatever that they did wrong. But yeah, we kind of do that, and then we got to move on because there's somebody else coming.
So when do you start watching film of like muscle shows?
We started on Saturday. It's coaches.
Okay.
And then we start showing the players on Monday. But yeah, we go to work on them immediately.
So about how much film a week do you go through, hour-wise? I mean, do you keep rewinding it and looking at it?
Oh, yeah. And coaches, we'll rewind a play 50 times, before you move on to the next one. So I should count it sometime, but it's many, many hours of watching film.
All right, you got to travel over to muscle shows this week. What are they so far this year?
Well, they are 2-1 and lost to Spain Park, which,
Yeah.
Spain Park's tough. They beat Gardendale, and Gardendale's got a good football program, and then they beat Florence last week. Explosive offensively, really run the wing tee out of the shotgun, which is a little unique. Do a really good job with it, and defensively, it's kind of been their strong suit for years. They're going to run the football, play good defense. Really, really good football team. They've got a running back that's he'll be a Division I guy. So we'll have our hands full like we do every week.
When you play a game, do you keep up with any of the other schools that you're not going to have to play, or you just, because I know you have friends that probably coach at each
How
and
do
every
they
one
have
of them. Do you have
time
time to do any of that?
I don't. Now others may, but I don't. I'm just focusing on us and whoever our opponent is. But a lot of our coaches do keep up with all that.
How much are you focused on from the time Friday morning gets till the weekend's over and you start preparing for the next week? Is it all football?
That's it. Oh yeah. Nothing else. That's it.
Nothing else. That's one track mind.
That's right. Well, you work all year for
This
that.
season.
You know, basketball you can play 30-something games. Baseball, I mean, how many they play? A ton of games. Football, you got 10 regular season games.
And you hope to have a few extra.
You hope you have a few extra, that's right. But, you know, you're only guaranteed those 10. That's a lot of work to put in for.
How does a guy like you, a good Christian guy, how do you, and I'm sure you'll start hearing some of it, you know, how do you address criticism?
I don't. I mean, I don't listen to any of that. Best thing is don't watch the news. Don't read a newspaper.
Don't come on TV.
Yeah, you made me come on here. Don't get on social media, you know, because I mean, I'm listening this morning. Zack's going, I wish we'd throw the football more, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Really?
if anybody's going to complain about Alabama,
What are they going to say?
they sure going to complain about us. So if they're going to complain about Nick Saban or what,
Speaking of
I'm in pretty
social
good
media,
company, I guess.
Some school, I don't know if it's Arizona or what, got a bunch of complaints. The kids, all the players do social media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you allow yours to, and all the fans start complaining about it. And they had to actually issue a warning or something to people, stay off of them.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
How the boys taking it?
Oh, I mean, this is different than college. You know, college, they're going. I'm sure they do get attacked.
Right.
And, you know, and it's crazy because you know they're just players. They're doing what they can, and then there's people that probably never played
But
that
they all
are
have an opinion.
going out there and saying, "Oh, they ought to be doing this, ought to be doing
Like
that."
Zack.
Exactly.
But I mean, they're passionate, and that's part of what makes it great. But you can't listen to the good stuff or the bad stuff, because the same people are saying good things about you. As soon as you lose, you don't do something good, they're right on you.
What are some of the positives you've seen from the Athens Golden Eagles so far this year, though?
Oh, I mean, we play extremely hard. We just got to learn to start a game faster. You know, we dig a hole every week, and then we come back and fight. And it shows what kind of kids we have if they do that. But it's like we're out of, you know, everybody around's out of school this week for whatever, like I said, whatever reason. And thankfully, Dr. Holliday said, no, we're going to school. I mean, the job as educators is to educate children. It's not, hey, we don't have to make this one up. You know, I don't think that's the goal. So we're in, but I don't know if we're going to be on Tuesday, you know, because of all the weather. And if you're out of school, you can't practice. So we practiced twice Monday. We practiced Monday morning, full gear at 7:25, and had a great one. So we're 0-2. It's raining. It's everybody's out of school. Kids had every reason in the world to have a bad practice. Had a great one. Came in that afternoon, practiced again. Had another great one. And then we went out, and it was cold rain. I'm trying to be a tough guy out there in a T-shirt. Everybody's bundled up. I'm like, I'm going to go out there and it ain't cold. And I'm freezing by the end of it. And then we go out again yesterday. Field is a mess. It's raining. It's cold. Again, everybody's out of school but us. And our guys go out and have a great day. And then this morning, in 10 minutes, the juniors are going to be in the weight room. And because they have the mock ACT at 8 o'clock. So they'll be in the weight room. Here come the rest of them at 7:25. We'll lift, we'll meet, come back and practice this afternoon. So our kids, their attitude is unbelievable. Great kids on our football team.
All right, well, I know you need to go, so I'll let you
go. Yeah, it was my cue to say I got to go.
I got you. All right, thanks, Coach. We'll see you next week. Good luck with muscle shows, man. Always a pleasure. Cody Griffin.
Thank you.
Always.
Athens Golden Eagles. Y'all. He's up next. The sack master. Y'all, hang on. I like to take my time grabbing my microphone in case I got throat punch while I was up here. David Turner, Country Financial, Chris Becker, local extension agent and Auburn graduate, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah. War Eagle.
Well, we're not going to talk football. We're talking something else up here.
Very important stuff.
Hopefully.
You brought
Armadillos.
that thing in here.
I did.
To tell us how to catch armadillos. Now, is there any time of year armadillos are out?
All year long that I
So
mean,
there is no season for armadillos.
not typically that I know of. I mean, they may
Right,
slow
we
down a
don't
little bit in
have
the winter, but
What?
They slow down in the winter.
they may. I mean, they're not going to be as active as when it's, you know, freezing out. But
Well, they're
They're
hard
still-
to
they're
get shed
still
of,
out.
I can tell you that.
Well, not really if you.
Not if you
says
catch 'em.
All
catch
right,
'em,
you
right?
said Now, last year, 2 years ago, we go out like 3:30 in the morning. There's 2 of them crawling under the gate.
They visited every day.
So I go
for
get a
while.
shovel, hit them in the head. Did that do any good?
Didn't
No.
phase it.
But I did get some good video of them.
You didn't knock them out?
No, didn't phase it.
It's not strong enough. But you said you put cat food in one of the. Tell us how to get
Yeah,
one. And you get those at Limestone County Co-op.
You can get them at, I borrowed this one from the co-op, and you can get them at several other places. But the armadillos are not the brightest animal on the planet. And so you get you can get a live trap, and you can bait it with cat food, wet cat food, and get a couple of pieces of lumber, 2x6s, 2x12s, and kind of make a funnel in front of it, and you'll catch them all the time. They're not very bright.
Okay.
And then once you catch them, because they're non-native to Alabama, you can
Kill 'em.
you can kill them.
You're not supposed to transport them somewhere else and let them off.
There are laws about transporting wildlife, and I don't know that
Well, I'd hate to be
what some
arrested
of them
for
are.
transporting them. It's the best way to just shoot them.
Well, I mean,
Apparently,
if you're
if
in
you
the
can't
city
beat them with a
limits,
shovel.
if you're in the city limits, that's kind of a no-no too. But
Yeah, you can't be shooting your gun
can't
in
be
the city limits.
firing off a firearm in city
But
limits.
now, is this can people call you guys? And I mean, if that's not, is that your expertise, or do you have somebody else that takes care of it?
We have people that that are specialized in different areas. Like we have an agent, his name's Spencer Bradley. He does nothing but wildlife, forestry, and natural resources. So if you've got a fish pond that's got algae growing in it, or you want to know how to stock it, he would be the guy to help you. And he's the one that helps folks with trapping wildlife.
Now, before you had sent me something earlier. Did we miss the canning thing, or is that coming up?
That was actually supposed to be Monday and Tuesday this week, but we didn't get critical mass as far as people calling in, so we canceled it.
Okay.
Well, we're going to try it again next year, a little bit more in the peak of the season with vegetable production. So,
Okay.
So people need to know more about it. I know I'm growing up, that's all my parents and grandparents did.
Yeah,
All
people
right.
do. Yeah.
Talk about another problem that I've had at my yard. I can't get shed of, is a word I like to use, moles. Because here's an article by Chris Becker. That's in one of the
That'd be
local
him.
things in the paper here, talking about moles. They do not eat the roots and flowers and vegetables.
That is another rodent called voles, V-O-L-E-S.
Does it look like a mole?
It looks
Never
more
heard
like a
of that.
mouse without a tail. They'll actually eat hard wood roots off the lower parts of the plant, and actually the plants will fall over. Moles do not. Moles eat worms and other insects.
Why do they tear my yard up?
They're
what they do.
they're nature's tillers. Between armadillos and moles, they can destroy your yard.
Yes, they can. I find several in my pool.
And
They can't
those
swim very good either.
No, they sink like a rock. But those are actually probably one of the most toughest things to get rid of. People say, well, just put it on an insecticide and kill the grub worms.
Mothballs.
Well, I don't know about that, but mothballs.
don't
People say
suggest
mothballs for
that.
all sorts of stuff, snakes
that
and all
does
that.
is
It doesn't
stink.
work. But if you kill the grubs in your yard, that's only part of the food supply. So you're not getting rid of moles by killing all the grubs. You've
Okay,
gotta-
well, they sell that grub thing down at Co-op too, and you go out there and you put it out here in your yard.
Well, I
Everybody says,
mean,
"Do that."
controlling the grubs is
Sure, it's
not a
helpful.
bad idea if you have damage to your turf grass. But controlling grubs just, specifically to get rid of moles, it's not going to happen. You've got to use, traps. There's
What about
lethal traps.
windmills?
Do what now?
Windmills.
Windmills.
You never heard that one? Take little windmills in the holes out there, the burrows.
Yeah?
That
You never
works.
heard that one?
Have you tried it?
No, but I've heard it works. What is mothballs good for?
Whatever they were originally designed
Get rid of
for.
moths.
apparently.
Keep moths away from your clothes.
I guess. Yeah.
But everybody uses that's supposed to be some home remedy.
It's a home remedy. Yeah, and
A bad one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that people say, will help keep snakes and this and that away, and it's
I think that's more
there's
of a
no
myth.
there's no
Let me give y'all
research
something
that,
about never put mothballs under your house.
You think?
Especially when it's for sale.
good tip.
Not a good
You
idea.
will be going
All right, what
over
is
there and getting them
You had sent me a
all.
message. Besides wanting to throat punch me, what else did you want to mention for this time of season?
Middle of March, it's time to start thinking about
Middle of March? This is
I'm sorry, middle of September. Middle of September. Reason why I said that
Hey,
is
yourself, March. You just
Yeah,
want football season. Hurry up and get
I
over
wanted to
with.
get over with. Yeah. Well, September and March is when you typically put out a pre-emergent herbicide to prevent some weed problems. So in the next week or so, people need to start thinking about putting out a pre-emergent. to to help prevent annual bluegrass and henbit.
Or
and some
you
of the
call
other stuff.
somebody like Garvin Turf to come out and spray your yard monthly.
You could do that also.
That'd be the easy way to do it.
It'd be the easy way to do
Might
it.
cost you a little bit,
It'd
but
cost
they're
you a
good
little bit
folks.
more,
I mean,
but
give
yeah.
them put because they do mine.
Yeah.
Well,
Fall gardening is going on right now. Fall gardening is always nice because it's cooler temperatures. Typically, you have less insect pressure, and there's a whole slew of
have
things.
you
that
actually
can
ever
still
worked in a garden? I mean, I just ask. I grew up in the country. Oh, you have?
Yes. We had a garden at my house. We, when I was in Florence, we built the Florence Community Garden, which had 53 raised beds that folks in the community could use to grow their own produce.
Where was that? We used to live over there.
Veterans Drive, right? It was right out front of the extension office on Veterans Drive. It's still there. Yeah. Veterans, low income, physically limited, and then folks with limited space could use it.
We tried one here, right? Dug up the grass right here. Ian, Frank did. It didn't work too good. Weeds ate us alive. Sorry, Frank. Better throw you on the bus on that one. But
Hey, Frank's got a great garden.
you know what
at
I
his
like
house.
best about gardening?
What's that?
Tomatoes.
Yes.
Isoms.
Yeah.
You like to go harvest out of the boxes and have them weighed? I hear you.
And yeah, I guess they don't know what they got this time of year.
I'm sure they have pumpkins.
Anything we need to know, anything else about any wild animal or anything? We're going to talk about bats next time
Okay, yeah.
because they get up under my umbrellas.
Someone said those are fruit.
There's all kinds of bats
Bats.
in North Alabama. We actually have a couple of threatened endangered species in Alabama, so you got to be careful with trying to control them, because if you get caught messing with the threatened endangered species, that
Really?
Carries
We in prison for accidentally killed a bat that was.
Hey, I mean, you've heard of folks getting hit with killing a bald eagle or something. It's the same deal.
Huh.
Threatened endangered species is threatened endangered
How am I
species.
going to know one bat from another?
Don't mess with them.
Just make sure
Or if you have issues with them, call somebody that can.
or just
Our
don't
bat's
tell nobody
Our
that's
bat's
killed it.
covered under my. If I'm after a bat, is it under my homeowner's insurance?
I'm sorry?
A bat. If I have a
bat?
damage with a bat in my backyard or an armadillo causes some damage, is that covered under my homeowners with Country Financial Insurance?
No.
No.
What?
No.
That must have been in the fine print.
No armadillo.
I don't think that's going to be covered.
All
No.
right, let's talk about what you got going on Friday night first down at the mall where you're buying Zaxby's.
We got the Customer Appreciation Day. I mean, you don't have to be a client or a customer. I mean, anybody can come.
You gonna feed them anyway?
Well, yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of, all the businesses are participating. So, I mean, it's going to be all kinds of things going on. So, come out, and the first 5 people that come out and say, I saw you on the Jamie Cooper show, I've got something for you. So, and we're going to be giving away some other stuff.
Saw you
So,
on Jamie Cooper show.
you got to come that day.
Oh,
Yeah. You got to be present to win this one. Yeah.
What else are they giving away out there?
I'm not sure what all the other.
Free mattress by Mattress King.
No, I don't know
Free
about that,
lunch by Zaxby's.
I don't know. I just know there's going to be food. There's going to
Concert.
be concert. There's going to
Now,
be
that
group
band's
there.
good.
Yeah, the band's going to be
Very
there.
good.
Be playing music, and just come out, and it'll be from 5 to 8. So.
Is he going?
Yeah, hopefully he's going to. Jamie will be there.
I hope it's nice.
Yeah.
He can only take so much abuse.
Yeah, yeah, really. He said he was like the whipping child up here.
Look at this
You got to take it easy on him, man. He ain't going to come back. But yeah, please.
Got it in writing.
Yeah, we want everybody to come out and enjoy it. And like I said, it's
What time
5 to 8.
start?
5
That'll
to
be
8.
great, too.
5 to 8.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about insurance. If you're not listed with Country Financial, you ain't
Shame on
saving
you.
money.
You need to come see us. Let
Free
us,
to get a quote.
we want to earn your business. So that's the main thing. We just want to see what we can do for you. If we can help you, we definitely will. If we can't, I'll tell you we can't. I'll tell you, hey, you need to stay right where you are.
So you will, but if they can't come see you,
I will definitely come see you.
you definitely come see them.
Yep.
Now y'all had a big booth set up. What all did y'all do for Superheroes Day?
We had a little putting green, for everybody, for the kid. Everybody comes up, and
That was a great
We
idea.
had some of the fidget spinners we were giving away. We had candy bags for the kids, and we gave, oh my goodness,
Over 300.
yeah, it was about 325. Well, probably more than that because we had about 100 fidget spinners. So about 400, at least 400 kids that
It was
we.
a good turnout.
Yeah, it was really
You
good.
had your kid. Oh, you had a birthday party. Had a birthday party. Able to get down that way.
Yeah, it was really nice, and all the superheroes,
All right. let's go back to you, Chris. You had a big party for your daughter's birthday party. Now, so they're partying. You're watching the game.
Intermittently.
So where were you when all the bad luck started happening for Auburn?
I'm right in the middle of the living room.
With the kids?
Yeah, with the kids.
Was it difficult?
No, I kept my cool fairly well, I think.
Fairly well.
I don't think any of them noticed it. I was getting progressively more upset. But,
Doesn't he look like he's got a bad temper? No.
not at all.
The man threatened me in a text.
That was well deserved.
That was provoked.
Yeah.
I can't say anything else. I mean,
All right, let's talk a little football here.
Truth is a defense.
sure.
What are you predicting for Auburn the remainder of the season?
Oh, rub it in.
Our defense will keep
No,
us
I'm
in.
asking you.
I mean, honestly, I think our defense will keep us in every game.
Yeah, defense looked really good.
But
You got a good kicker.
the field goals aren't going
That's not going to get it.
to keep us in the game. Our defense will keep us there, but if our offense continues to struggle, it doesn't matter who we put in the booth or who we put on the field. It's not going.
What is the next big game for Auburn?
Well, I mean, the way our offense is playing.
ain't Mercer.
Well, no, I think it is. I think
so.
I mean, not as far
Where
as
is Mercer? Because we play
I
Bama.
know. I didn't even know they had a football team.
Where is
I knew they had a basketball
I
team.
looked it up at one point, but I forgot.
Yeah, I don't even know.
You know, I don't think it's a big game as far as it's a threat for us to lose, but I think it's a big game for us to figure out what we're doing on offense. So I mean, honestly, I think every game is. You know,
Well, there's a lot
I mean,
of
he
upsets.
defends
But I tell you
y'all's
what.
quarterback, man. I mean, they got to start running some pass routes that they don't just run all the way down the field.
Well, we
I
got
mean,
two plays.
Where's
Give
Cody
it,
when
give
we
him
need
some.
We got two plays. We got
slant,
run
something.
it up the middle or throw it down the field. And if it doesn't work, we just do the other
Did
one.
you guys not just hear Cody?
Hey, yeah,
I
I'm
hope y'all
Monday
have
morning
learned something
quarterback.
this morning by tuning in. Tune in tomorrow when Joe Carlucci will be here. Happy Hal will be entertaining us tomorrow.
He will.
Happy.
We'll be
happy.
good to go.
Ashley
Coach
made
G
a
will be
turn.
here. Athletic Director Clint Legg
Won't be
also
happy
on a
when I leave.
Thursday morning. I'm going to get out here for today. The sun. What's the weather?
Tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Today, get through it. 70% chance of rain.
I'm trying.
64 for your high.
Yeah, I think I was going to go shut it all
Break down
down because it's
sunshine.
raining. You know.
Good to be back in
I'm
action.
joking.
Now.
Sun will shine tomorrow, guaranteed. We got to go. See y'all.
Bye.
Bye bye.